100 years ago today.
July 1st, 1925. Be self when rich, Fay King warns. Those were happy days when I worked in the beanery. She says self-made women should be proud and never be ashamed of her humble beginnings. By Fay King. A lot of times we read about banquets where successful and rich men gather to remember the days when they were newsies and messenger boys. The man who has managed to rise in the world from humble surroundings and extreme poverty seems only too happy to confess to the world at large his struggles and humble beginnings, thereby giving inspiration and urge to other lads of the present generation. Once, some very prominent citizens in a certain town took their old stands and sold newspapers for the benefit of the Newsboys Fund, and seemed to get a heap of fun calling off the familiar editions of the old days. I wonder if women could do that. I do remember one dancer who made a great success in New York. When she came back to San Francisco, which was her hometown, she was very happy to go back to the little barber shop where she used to manicure and had her picture taken sitting at the chair she formerly used, surrounded by some of the boys who were still in the shop. Great stuff, say I. Contrasting this regular person, I recall a man out west who made a great fortune. His new wealth and luxurious surroundings never changed him a bit, and he was never happier than when he gathered the old gang together and talked over the old lean days. I went to his house one day with some of his old pals, and he welcomed us cordially, but what a withering person his wife was, such airs. It turned out that she was his stenographer in the little shack of an office he had before his luck changed. And just to think how she took on when we mentioned typewriters, as if they were in a class with caterpillars. That's what disgusts me with some women. Why didn't she act human? Being a stenographer was a credit to her. Why act as if she were ashamed? That's why I wonder if woman will ever get to the place where she can line up at a banquet and admit that she worked hard at humble toil until she married into wealth, or social position, or achieved fame and fortune. Whether a woman marries into or works her way up to a better position in life, she should never be ashamed of her humble beginning. A self-made woman should be as proud as a self-made man. Subscribe for more history.